Hey everyone, here's our Lionsgate message. So I asked the angels if they wanted to do a Lionsgate message and they said yes. This is an interesting one. We have a very interesting Lionsgate. So the Lionsgate's on August the 8th, so it's the 8-8 portal. And it's a very interesting time because the next day we have our full moon in Aquarius on August the 9th. And we're still in Mercury Retrograde until August the 11th. So my dear ones, the Lionsgate opens again, not as an event, but as a remembrance, a golden threshold beneath your feet. You're not imagining the pull, there's a soul summons being called to you right now. As the sun meets Sirius in perfect alignment above Leo, a frequency begins to pulse through your subtle body, ancient, crystalline and precise. This is not just energy, it's a homecoming, a recall to your origin as both divine and embodied, and this is what the Lionsgate calls you to. It calls you to remember who you are. Now this year, the portal unfolds inside a sacred triad. We have the Lionsgate, the Aquarius full moon, and Mercury retrograde. You're being asked to move through fire, Leo, water, Aquarius, and ether with that energy of Mercury, all at the same time. The Lionsgate activation brings in a sense of courage. The portal speaks to your heart. It burns through hesitation, softens any ego you might have, and brings forward the parts of you ready to lead, even if your voice shakes, okay? You may feel bold, but you may feel absolutely terrified. These are the signs that you're close to what is true for you right now. These are signs that you're being activated to embrace the new change that's incoming. The full moon in Aquarius brings in a sense of liberation. It's on August the 9th, it brings clarity through, and it asks you to look what you are individually. Where have you been quiet? And it's asking you not to be an isolated island because you're not one. It reminds you that you not need to fit in, that you can be who you truly are. Anything that feels forced right now will crack open. You will not be able to act, and your masks will start to drop, fade away, or they'll be yanked away from you because this changing, this pulling, this new frequency is imbibing, it's happening. Mercury retrograde asks you to rise and reflect. So you're still inside a corridor of mental alchemy, something pushing you, asking you to awaken. Thoughts may loop. You may get many different ideas and thoughts and visions at this point. Conversations might twist. Old beliefs may resurface. They're not coming in to punish you. They're asking you how you want to change those beliefs. Who do you really want to be? This isn't a time for you to rush forward. There's something very alchemical, but also hermit-like from the tarot. Slow yourself down. It's time to return inward and listen. Listen to what your body, your mind, and your soul has been saying to you. Now, for some of you, I'm seeing that you need to rest, you need to reflect, you need to stop. For myself, that is a real thing. Even to stop, reflect, reset. For some of you, that's really there, it's really strong. Now, let's look at the symptoms of the shift. Many of you will feel the effects physically and emotionally. And here is what you might experience: exhaustion, overstimulation, or emotional waves for no apparent reason. You may get sleep interruptions, especially in the early hours of the morning. Old fears or memories may resurface. They're asking you to release them, to let them go. This is not the time to hold on to anything that needs to be purged from your system, your body, through the Aquarius full moon. There's a strange mix of clarity, but then it's mixed with confusion. It's like there's a part of you that knows everything on everything you need to do, but another part that has no idea who you are or where you're going. This is a very normal. You're not falling apart. What's happening here is that you're expanding at a really, really accelerated rate. And it's an accelerated rate that your nervous system isn't used to. Now, I'm going to say this, my lovelies. Any of you, like myself, who are going through difficult times, this is a time of nervous system reset, which means if anything's going on that's already stressing your nervous system out, You can't do any more. So do take your foot off the accelerator, off the gas, stop pushing yourself forward, and take a moment to pause, to breathe, and to just reconsolidate. I recommend drinking water, hydrating highly, lighting a candle, and connecting in with yourself and asking yourself what you really want. Now, what does this portal actually offer you? What does this Lionsgate bring you to? You're being asked to reclaim your voice, especially if you have dimmed it, delayed it, or stopped yourself from shining, not shone, stopped yourself from shining. And you're being asked to reclaim the clarity around your voice and speak from a place of high regard and love. Everything that you're doing right now is activated through the energetic vibration of you being an individual soul that is sovereign. Also, it will offer you the clarity to say no to anything that drains you. It will also give you the courage to become visible without apology, because it's time that you stopped apologizing for who you truly are. And also, the most beautiful aspect of this beautiful energetic vibration that's come in is the path through grief into freedom. What was I talking about? Your nervous system reset. That grief that you've gone through, that difficulty, and some of you will be physical pain, illnesses, mental issues, something mentally, mind confusion, or maybe there's been emotional pushing or pulling. This is the path through that to get to your free space, what is free for you. This portal, this Lionsgate portal, linked with the full moon and with Mercury Retrograde, asks for one thing. It asks you for a devotional aspect, but not perfection. It asks you to be ready, and it asks you to be willing. Now, I asked the angels for a channeled in message. So if you just bear with me, I'm going to pause for a moment and then I'm going to start the channeled message. So for our channeled message from the angels, I will begin now. So the angels are telling me to say to you, this is a really high opportunity for everybody that is willing to tune into the magic that already resides within you. Now, this Lionsgate's portal is an 8-8, and we're in the numerological year of 9. So we've got 25, so it's a 7. 7 is the outlying number for this. This portal resides in the energetic vibration of the number 7. 7 is your spiritual aspect, the cohesion, how you can become your true spiritual and divine self. The angels are telling me to say to you that this portal opens up an opportunity for you to look deep inside and become the version of yourself that you've always been meant to be. Now, they're highlighting something to me. The cracking open starts this year and moves and shifts in 2026 Lionsgate and 2027's Lionsgate. By the end of the year 2027, you'll be imbibed with the energetic vibration and the frequency that is right for you as you move forward. If you're older, or even if you're younger, take note of the ages that you are at these specific points. So what age are you this year when you go through this portal? What age will you be next year? And what age will you be the one after? There is something in there. Now, the angels are pointing out anyone that has a double frequency age on any of these years, so 2025, 2026, or 2027. So we're looking at numbers like 2011, age 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66. You turn any of those ages in any of these years, even if it's at the end of the year, so long as it's within those years, so 2025, 26, 2027, you're being held and worked with by the angels, their angel frequency numbers, and you're being asked to use the Lionsgate portal, the 8-8 gateway, to open you up to a new expanded version of yourself. Now, the angels are telling me that some of you may find this slightly tricky. Now, the reason this is because those of you who are being activated at this point in time, you're being activated because you've already gone through what we call a system reset. How has this reset happened? It's happened because of this nervous system energetic vibration you've been going through. So some of you have been through trauma and your nervous system has been dysregulated and you've been healing it. Some of you have gone through difficult situations or loss or bereavement or divorce. Those things I think would also have reset your nervous system. Some of you have gone through accidents, that kind of thing. These things, if you've gone through them, are activators to re-lighting you to something new in your potential. Everybody that goes through any of these difficult spaces, even moving house can be included in this. You get an energetic reset every time you do something highly stressful, highly difficult. Anything else, angels, that you want to bring in for this Lionsgate portal? So they're also pointing out that the energy of the portal is coming in on, bear with me just a second, I'm just trying to have a look for you, on the vibration of love, because it is on a Friday. So being that the Lionsgate vibration is in that energy, it's about relationship. So the angels are saying to me to say this links into twin flames, this links into if you have one or you feel you have one, and how there's a vibration. We shift all the portals that happen throughout the year are linked to twin flames anyway. So the 1-1 portal, the 2-2 portal, the 3-3 portal. But by the time we get to this 8-8 gateway, the portals get stronger. So the 9-9 gateway is stronger, 10-10 gateway is very strong. These portals are activating something in your connection that you have in an intimate framework. Now, the angels are pointing something out to me, and they're telling me to say that not everybody's twin flame is actually an intimate partner. Some people do actually have, it's very rare, but some people do have twin, because it's obviously the divine feminine and divine masculine, so it is very rare, but it does happen. And they're saying, so those of you who, there are some of you who don't have the masculine feminine pairing, but although you don't, you still have that twin flame energetic vibration, and you still have that divine masculine within the energies of the two of you and how you work with it. The reason they brought that up is because this Lion's Gateway is actually really knocking this divine element, because what they're telling me to say is that for those of you in this kind of energy, you don't have to be in twin flame, okay? You could still be in the vibration of what is soul connections. What's happening right now is the two of you are learning to manage communication, Mercury retrograde, with each other. The angels are saying that the intimacy, whether it's a romantic relationship, whether it's a familial bond, or whatever it is a soul connection here. And the angels are telling me to say that the energy that the two of you are expressing is actually identical. It's just you think you're expressing it differently, and you think you don't agree when actually you do. What they're telling me is you're coming from different spaces. Maybe one of you is emotional, one of you is logical. There's that to be looking at, there's that to be learning, and there's that to be understanding as well. Is there anything else, angels, that you'd like to bring in for this channeled reading? Bear with me a moment. I'm just going to pause, because sometimes they need a pause to see what they want to bring through. So they're also saying that you're being given deep assistance through the Aquarius full moon that's coming up to hone into what is your independence for you. How much have you given your power away over your life, and are you still playing out those roles? And they're talking about roles like victimhood, drama queen, procrastinator, perfectionist, the martyr, and they're saying it's time for you to drop those old frequencies. They're old, negative vibratory frequencies, and they don't uphold the loving, spiritual, high vibration collective. Now, to understand, the angels are saying, remember, we're working through this. We are working on this. You're not expected to get everything overnight. You are working through this in a light vibration energy. You're working through this to assist the rest of humanity, along with yourself, to change vibratory frequency. That is what they're alluding to here in the channeled message for you. So we are just about to come through to the end of the channeled message, but I want to give you a very, very tiny little poem. So are you ready? It's called Whispers from the Angels. Child of the sun and the stars, you're remembered by the universe. You're being asked deeply with love to not shrink inside and allow your old stories to keep you small. You do not have to wait to be chosen, because you've already been chosen by the light, the frequencies, the stars, and the angels, and all who know you. This gate does not open outside of you. This lion's gate opens within you. It asks you to make space, because it's opening through you. And in this space, you'll find that it can be a threshold to a new discovery of the person you're meant to be. It can also be the year that you walk through whole as the authentic you. There you go, my lovelies. That is your Lionsgate message. Just a couple of things. Sorry I'm not on video today with this, but because I needed to channel, I find it so much easier if I'm not on video. I am sending you so much love for a happy, happy Lionsgate. Have a gorgeous, beautiful, and really strong day. Allow yourself to meditate, to journal, to go inwards, to ask yourself the things that you need. Also, re-clarify anything that's coming up for you. So, for example, if you let people step over your boundaries, that's something you need to work on. If you allow people to speak to you harshly, you need to start telling them that you won't put up with that anymore. And also, it's about two people working together. Tune into that. If there's someone in an intimate connection that you're feeling some kind of disconnect with, journal it, work through it, find a way to reconcile what's going on with you and move into what is highlight vibration. Because this Lionsgate promises to be different than the others, because it's a softer, quieter Lionsgate in the sense of it's inward, right? And the other thing about it is there is such high supportive planetary activity during the full moon in Aquarius. I will bring that report out as well this week. Enjoy, really tune in and allow yourself to take space and pause to go in and ask yourself what you want for the rest of the year. I'm sending you so much love. Namaste, everyone. Do check out the videos if you're interested. Please do like, subscribe and share. I'd be super grateful. Sending you deep love for this Lionsgate, and I'll speak to you soon. Lots of love, everyone. Bye.